that Africa. So when I was talking from the beginning, I I was trying to be very careful because I'm not. I don't want to be very. I don't want to be controversial here or maybe sound unethical. But then I will just state my view on the blockchain, cryptocurrency, and everything that works around it. I feel Africa, personally, is a kind of continent that follow what the whites do, right? So that means that Africa would have not done anything about blockchain if blockchain or cryptocurrency or any other thing is not coming from the whites, it's not coming from the West. That means that what is Africa doing to be on their own? I was reading a book on how Europe and developed Africa, blah, 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 blah. And that's a diverse. Coming to Africa responding to funding of the blockchain. Many people feel that blockchain is going to be cryptocurrency is going to be the next money that's going to be accepted worldwide. I mean, going outside the fiat money, you look at the evolution of money coming from the barter system and all that to get to where we are right now. So they feel, oh, we don't want to be left behind just in case this happens. There are other controversies. There are other intelligence reports that we have that is going to crash over time. Another valid reason that is, even the founder of the most popular coin, Bitcoin, is faceless, different porous thing. If you also notice how the coin, the Bitcoin and every other cryptocurrency work, you cannot say that it totally have the features of money, which one of the most important features of money is that money has stability. So I'm sure they have also tried to edge that to be able to convert your currency into USDT and all that. So there are still loopholes. So funding, investing into Bitcoin, investing into cryptocurrency, investing into the blockchain. I mean that platform where everybody comes into it and they can see what has happened or what is happening or either history or anything. I feel that well, people are just trying to make sure that they don't miss out. But I want to say that if this is actually going to stand the test of time, without controversies, without attacks, because the truth is that every um, government, every monetary government of the country, for example, is CBN, would not sit and allow another ecosystem override what they are sitting in power or in place for to lead. So that means that you are to lead a group, and then somebody comes somewhere to say, "Oh, this is how it should be done." He's not trying to dictate to a leader. So that might cause a conflict, and that's why Central Bank of Nigeria is giving out that circular by February to say, "Oh, we are trying to stop this ban." And they give so many reasons. Oh, it's going to allow for money laundering. It can also curtail for terrorism financing. It can crash at any time. You don't have anybody to hold on to. It's not regulated and all that. So the Binance, for example, supports regulation. There are other countries in the world who are trying to regulate cryptocurrency, but the truth is that all the enjoyment, all the advantage and users enjoy in cryptocurrency, different from the fiat money, might reduce if the government comes into full regulation. Because that means that I have to start presenting your books, I start giving limits, a lot of other things that's going to happen. So I would say Africa bringing in funding is just them trying to tap into future opportunities should anyone arise.
Okay, interesting. Still on that story, we'll be looking at out of the 25 point something billion-dollars raised globally from startups, Africa was able to get $127 million. That's about 0.5% of the entire blockchain in the world. Even though, according to the story, yes, the ecosystem is about still Africa being left behind. See that 0.5% is able to when it comes to the whole investment.
Right. All right. So I said at the beginning, but Africa not wanting to be left behind should engage comes to limelight to worldwide acceptance. The truth is that the whites will continue to rule no matter what happens. So Africa might not be left behind on later or in quote, but the truth is that it is a normal sharing ratio. So if I have a 60% shares in this company, for example, I'm the majority shareholder, so I make more decisions, right? So if it's a 2 plus 2, 4, out of the total 25 point something billion, I have a 0.5% share. This other continent has even with a 2% share. The truth is that allocations, decision making, so many other things will be done over there. And then maybe we just come and get away with miles, or we just have to be left with nothing. Or we are just there as participants and they will just enjoy what happens generally. So maybe for decision making, for any other thing, we might not be in the forefront, except that we have come to a point where our share in the total market value is so significant. That's the mentioning to pumping participation and all that in that context.
Okay, thank you very much. It's still Good Morning Africa live on Cnetv. Having conversations on the trending headlines. We have our guest who is helping us to dissect this trend. We are starting the show now. We're going for a short break. When we return, so we are going back live now. Yeah, welcome back to the show. It's still Good Morning Africa live on Cnetv, our breakfast show that comes your way every weekdays, 7 a.m. West African time, where we help you get started for the day with trending stories in the industry and also how the market is looking like and some inputs from our guest. So our guest today is Ayodeji Falato. So he's the founder, careers and business, everything. So he has been helping us to dissect some of those headlines. So let's look at what question that I have here. As of Q1, still on the investment, blockchain investment in Africa. As of Q1 this year, about 97 million has been raised alone by blockchain startups in Africa. Do you see more of that happening, most especially we are at the end of Q2? What would you say about that?
Let me get a question again, please.
Yeah, we Looking at how investment is going in Africa, as of Q1 this year, that's between January to March, African startups has raised $97 million already. And we're already in Q2. How would you say those funds are going to be happening? Are we going to see a rise of investment in African blockchain projects? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sure. Okay, so the response of Africans, startups, and a lot of other. I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, please go ahead. Yeah, please go ahead.
Hello? So,
I can hear you.
okay.
Please
So,
go ahead.
Africans' response to all right. So, African response to participations in the blockchain has really been very impressive. And looking at the quota to which we've invested so much in from January till now, it's a signal that the youths here in Nigeria, for example, breaking out in region Africa, is trying to, or they are trying to follow the new generation. So that means that more of it is going to come. That is why you can find platforms like Binance, platforms, I mean, um, bringing up education, bringing up people to come and understand what this is first. I mean, there are times whereby it's very advisable that you don't put all your money into trading crypto. So as you're trying to understand what it is, education is very key. Don't invest 100% of what you have in it, no matter how much quota you want to contribute into the entire market. You understand that it's a market that is very volatile. So that means that the risk is very high. So we have people who are risk averse, people's risk appetite is very, very high, that they don't care. But notwithstanding, you should not go bankrupt trying to invest, right? So I'm saying that I see more of this to come. This type of whose response, like Africans' response to the quota of the blockchain of the entire world.
Thank you very much. Very nice one from you there, Ayodeji Valato. I don't know if I'm getting the pronunciation well, but pardon me for that. Found our careers and business, everything. Thank you very much for joining us on the show. We really appreciate your time. We're looking forward to having you on the. Thank you very much once again.
Thanks so much. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you. On the show is Good Morning Africa, live on Cnetv. A very interesting conversation. It has really been.
So we a lot of shows, a lot of discussions, a lot of trending headlines on the market. So we looked at the market today. We were able to see how cryptocurrency market is doing, stock market, commodity, and FS market. So we looked at some of the headlines which we'll be running through now. So some of those headlines today is Binance raises 500 million fund to invest in Web3 as crypto slide into bear market. Indian government finalizing crypto consultation paper says they are looking at a global paradigm on digital assets. Chipotle, a Mexican restaurant chain, has announced it will start accepting BTC and other cryptocurrencies as payment. EU regulators warn soaring inflation could drive investors to crypto, calls for unified regulatory framework. On the headline too, blockchain funding. Can countries outside Africa's Big Four break the mold? So, that story we were able to look at the how, and that was where our guests also paid attention there a bit. How we were able to look at how investment in the blockchain space is really happening when it comes to the continent of Africa. We saw that Africa, yes, the investment in this sector is really increasing, but the numbers are not tallying with our counterparts in other continents. You see that Africa having 0.5% of about $25 billion investment in the blockchain space around the globe. So they remain in 99.5 who are the ones holding it. So you see that it's been shared across Europe, Asia, North America, and South America. So I would like to get those stats maybe on the show next time. We'll be able to see this $125 billion investment in blockchain companies or projects around the globe. How was it shared? We'll be able to look at which of these continents got the lion's share. But when it comes to Africa, even when we are talking about those investments, mostly went to 8 nations and mostly to 4 nations. So all the investment went to 8 nations in Africa, only 4 majorly going to 4 big 4, as the article stated. Big 4, the big 4 countries including Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and surprisingly Seychelles on that list. So we also saw that 0.5% represents $127 million, which was invested in blockchain startup. And also that was last year. The amount that was raised last year was $127 million. This year alone, we have seen, according to that report, we've seen about $91 million in Q1 alone being raised by African blockchain startups. Well, let's see how that unfolds. We believe last year, the previous year before last year, 2021 was better than 2020, and we will also certainly, it's a good one that as of this year, Q1 alone, startups have really raised $91 million. So that's a good one. Let's see how that goes. I'll also be looking to see how the investment is going this Q2. So away from that, we looked at Elon Musk to workers spend 40 hours in the office or less. So he said anyone that will not be able to spend 40 hours in a week in the office will be fired. So that has met a lot of criticism. People are looking at hybrid working environment where you'll be able to work remotely. So some days you work remotely and some days you work in the office. But it now depends on the job role. Like our guest said, it depends on the job role, which is true. It depends on the job role. There are some job roles that requires the person to be at the office full time to work. There are some job roles like the HR, finance and payment department, which according to that report may necessarily want a hybrid working environment, since they can really perform their job from any location. But Mr. Elon Musk, the world richest man, is not seeing it that way. So that's it on the headline and also on the show. Interesting conversation, I must say. And I say thank you for spending time with us. This is our breakfast show, Good Morning Africa. So it's good morning. It's a morning, I must say, all over Africa. So wherever you are, east, central, north, west, or Central Africa, anywhere you are in Africa, it is Good Morning Africa live on Cnetv, first and leading 247 live broadcasting TV for blockchain, crypto, and fintech ecosystem. So wherever you need the way to hook up with us, check us out on social media at Cnetv1. So once you are hooked with us, you'll get all the latest information in the industry. So thank you very much for your time. Once again, I'm hoping to see you tomorrow, same time, same station, and we believe the market will be better. And we're coming with trending headlines and guests. Thank you very much, and bye for now.